structures, when people are not yet here, it will begin to decay. Are you following me? For instance, you've seen people say, oh, let us put basketball court. Yes, it will be there. But anyone you put there now, you've just wasted money. It's over a matter of time, it will fade. But when people start moving in there, we also have all of those things there. But for now, we'll just concentrate on completing this paved road we are doing with the drainage for all these residential neighborhood. We'll fence them out, provide electricity, people can start moving into this place. So as your clients come in and they want to buy bungalows, be rest assured that we'll also be able to expand the development for them here or on the other side. So I'll be happy to take questions. We have golf course, we have a boat club in this place. We have 3 artificial lakes. You can fish there. You can see somebody's riding a horse. So we've created a very, very good atmosphere here. We have ostrich here. I think one of them is dead. And we have camels, but we are not seeing them out of this site. I beg you. I think this one was born here, right? This one was born here. Yeah. He was born here. So the first set we bought about 2 years ago, some died. He's agitated. Just calm him down. Follow your mama now. Which one is this noise? Okay, so we are also trying to create a very, very serene, natural atmosphere where people can come here for picnics and the rest like that. So those are the things we have here. Also in this place, we'll be having is electricity substation in this place. But you know, one of the challenges we're having in most of our estates, even when you put the substation there, the ability to get power is subject to what transmission station gives them. The grid, the national grid. So as it is now, we can even put it there and the light will not be regular. So I'll be happy to take questions on the buildings. Presently, the lands are also still available. The title of the estate is Government Allocation CFO. So we have government allocation, we paid all the fees, there's government survey, CFO, everything. This is in fact, if you miss buying this place, you burn your fingers. You will bite your fingers, I beg your pardon. Because why? After us here, I know there's theme park. Have you seen the billboard around? Theme park is another. Then we have Onisho Gardens is owned by one big man. I won't mention because of our video. Then we have Omu Resort. So all this place is a resort area that government has comfortably planned in their master plan. Then we also have another regional road that is taking this axis, this side, possibly the front of this white gate. That's why we left that space in future. So there's a lot of things that government will be doing, but it's a government scheme, and we are not waiting for them to fix the road. But the fact that it's a government scheme, there you get a lot of government attention. There's less trouble or poor planning. So you get to know that most of the people that have bought properties have been allocated here will do structured development. So that's one of the beauty and what to add value to the. And the estate is barely less than 1 kilometer from the main road. Our gate to the main road, so you can actually see houses everywhere. All those places, our land extends to those houses you are seeing there round. All right, thank you. The plot of land here is 40 million presently. Half plot is 20 million naira. That's 300 square meters. It's still the cheapest you can find in this neighborhood. And let me tell you one interesting thing about Lakowe. Do you know Lakowe is the most expensive address in ibeju Lekki? Yeah, sure you know. How? Of course. That's the most expensive address in ibeju Lekki. In fact, it's expensive than some places in Etiosa. So when you now look at it again, based on the road construction, I actually timed myself when I was coming here. When I get to Bramadi Soya, to get to this place is about 14 minutes on the main road from Bramadi Soya. Why? Because it's now concrete free. So that has also reduced the travel time, reduced the pressure on Etiosa. So I would rather come and stay here for just 5 minutes travel distance than to go and pay millions in Shangotedo that is congested, full of some other challenges like that. Are you following what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you look at it again, if you look at lakowe lakes, very pricey and all the other things like that. So lakowe is a very good spot to have a property at this price we are offering you. And the bungalow is being marketed at how much now? 75 million naira. You can also see the soil, sand field. This is sand, and we've had no challenges on that. Initial deposit is 5 million naira, and you can spread balance over a period of time like in the schedule. Thank you. Questions? Contribution. The size for the land is 600 square meters for 40 million. 600. Our land is usually 20 by 30. So we crafted our size of our land to be 20 by 30, so that somebody that wants to build, like this building, this terrace is sitting on 20 by 30. So you can build 4 terraces on 20 by 30. You can build 4 flats. You can build 2 semi-detached duplex without violating any approval law. 3 meters at the back, 3 meters behind, 6 meters on the side facing the road. If you also now have it narrower, it will make your house look narrow. So our own design rule of thumb for 20 meters, 3 meters here, 3 meters here. So I have an average of 7 meters for each unit, the width of the house. And I'm fine. The width of this canopy is an average of maybe 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I'm talking about 7, 5, 6, 7. So the width of my duplex is from here to that second distance. And I have another one on that side. So our size of the land is 20 by 30. So it makes it easy for people who want to build semi-detached duplex or terrace and the rest. Then the half plot is 15 by 30. So for the half plot also, I think we have, which one is facing the front? 20, right? 20 also is facing the front. So that no, it's not 20 that is facing the front too. Facing the road. 15. So 15 is facing the road, and then the longer side will be 20. So for that one, you can also build a duplex. You can build 2 family units on it. We don't do anything less than 300 because there's no way you will build on anything less than 300. You will not violate approval rules. You will not be able to have setback, and then your house will literally be like a passage, and we don't want that. Thank you. So more questions?
Okay, thank you very much. Please, I have questions with regards to the subscription form posted in the group. I don't know, is that the correct price for the bungalows here?
What price did you see?
44.99 million.
44.99. That's chalet. Okay, so we have
no 1 bedroom chalets,
yes.
Finished, semi-finished and finished. We also have 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom.
So the price they mentioned is for the 1 bedroom or the 2 bedroom?
No, the 3 bedroom here is 44. That's what I'm seeing on the
okay. Possibly that's the typo error. Oh, which group is that, please?
The efficacy group. I'm inside the group.
Okay, so please they will check it. 64.99. That is for the semi-finished. The finished is 74.99.
Make it 75.
So we have 1 bedroom challenge.
I don't understand.
1 bedroom challenge and then the 2 bedrooms are there. Maybe there's a typo on that one. Is there a typo on it? So you will send the correct ones so that we can see it.
So
thank you for 44 and so while I will start. Thank you. All right, contributions, questions, and if they have, in the absence of none, please feel free to go through the bungalow, and then let's also have your feedbacks. If there are any things you want us to look at. One of the feedback we got was somebody said, "Oh, why don't you use hidden roof?" You know what hidden roof is? Where you don't see the roof at all. So we've tried that before. One of our projects is very much more problematic than this one, because what you end up using is aluminum roofing sheet, like what we are using for this terrace. And when it is flat, it will encourage leakages. We have that challenge in prime 1. So but this one, actually this is even more expensive, times 3 the price of using the wall to cover the roof. It might look aesthetic, but at the end of the day it's not sustainable. It will give you more heat, more what's it called, more leakages. But this one, with the pitch, you have a lot of air room trapped inside the roof, so your cost of cooling the house is reduced. You have Gerard roof there, noise reduction, leakage is very reduced because it's well sloped. So if you have any more of those ideas, let's have.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everybody.
Stop taking the horse through here. Take it through somewhere else.
Sir, my question is, this particular estate is like 1 kilometer from the road. So is there a provision for supermarket, or because people are going to buy here, they're going to buy these bungalows, they need a place around here to buy things. Is there a provision for that? Then another question I want to ask, during the rainy season, just entered the rainy season now, what is the plan for the roads?
Okay, so I'll start with, we have commercial area. As a matter of fact, somebody bought event center recently for event center 2,000 square meters. So the way the place is designed, the commercial areas are facing the government road inside. This is an estate inside it. Are you getting me? This place is, Peak Resort is inside like a scheme. So all our commercials are. So as you are passing the gatehouse in front, the new gatehouse, that water you are seeing is a road, perimeter of it like that. So we have all our commercials facing that place, whether for hotel, for supermarket, for school, all of them are facing that place. But we still have some mini ones within each clustered area that they can do some domestic shopping. The second one is the rain. So we have spent 2 seasons here, and that's one of the mistakes we made when we were doing phase 3. As we sold bungalow, we wanted to rush, started building, and then some structures were having issues. But here we have spent 2 seasons. We have had rain at the time. We saw the height of the water. We continued some filling. We've had rain last year again. So at no point have we had rain and then where I'm standing is covered with water. Are you hearing me? At no point, no matter how heavy it is or long. So we have made sure that we have some field well above the sea level and also any flooding level. Coming to the road construction. So initially our road started from this old gate coming in. We started here and then left it. But what we are doing now is, if you look at it when you are coming in, there's a portion after the estate before us. We started relaying that place. We want to lay it and do the drainage to connect to this place. So our focus in the second quarter is infrastructure, which is electricity, road, drainage, and then we want to start handing over some units. This, I think one of it is already handed over or thereabouts. So we want to start handing over units gradually as much as possible. We slow down on some of these ones because by the time we finish the infrastructure, if we are painted, the house will be looking old before they move in. We also had that experience in phase 3, so we had to encourage. We spoke to our clients, don't worry, let's finish this infrastructure to a good extent that we know that you can begin to move in, do the painting rather than painting, and when you want to move in, the paint is already looking old. So did I answer your question, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yes.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Well done, sir. I remember 2 years ago when we came here, I'm actually going to comment, but I'm going to ask 2 questions before I do that. How many bungalows do we have here, sir? What do we have here?
We're not having bungalow here originally.
Yes,
So we just moved people here now. So the bungalows will be subject to what is so. We still have large land. So we barely sold even 20% of our land holding here. So we still have opportunity to replan, adjust, and that's why we are thinking we want to start fencing out the areas where the houses are. So possibly we can even begin to build bungalows behind this one again. and fence them out depending on the response.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Well done, sir. The second question goes like, I don't know if you've addressed that answered. It's about mortgage.
Okay.
Can it be,
Oga,
clients?
Kingsley, tell him English. Tell him the Yoruba we hear or the outside we hear. I still like myself when you don't come kicking me. It's good for the video. What of me?
You're covered, sir.
Amen.
Okay, so I understand we have 6 months, 12 months, and 18 months. Do you have option of mortgage? Okay.
Okay, so we have in the last 2 years, because of the economy also, mortgages were frustrated. I know some of you here, your clients bought through mortgage, they paid initial deposit, and then the maximum for mortgage at that time was 15 million. As of 2022, 2023, there were not even 15 million houses. People were looking at buying at 25 and hustling the 10 million to hand. Then everything went up. So the this house when we started it in phase 3 was 18 million. So someone that has an approval of 15 million there now cannot buy it. Government have increased it to 50 million now, so people can actually get mortgage of the 50 million. We're having discussions with Naira. We're having discussions with City Code again. I had a meeting with their chairman 2 weeks ago. So there are other financing options now that are available. Apart from NHF, there is help to own, help to purchase. There's another one by MOFI, by Federal Ministry of Finance. So there are other options now. The most important thing they want to look for is title and the credibility of the developer. And when we have a cluster group of people that are interested, we too can on our own develop it. When we know that there's an exit already, they will have to pay. One of the things that have also happened in the last 2-3 years, this is just digressing, is for groups. I'm sure you will see a lot of people also that subscribe into projects that defaulted. Abi? Yes. It wasn't intentional that they wanted to default. So if you also as a company have taken a loan to build and they now default, you know that you two are going to automatically do what? Default. So they are defaulting. Some are even saying, pay me back. I don't mind lose 20%. I don't mind because of the economy. We all need to balance it and be documents, helping them secure a mortgage to build, then they will pay. You are sure that the cash flow will not be distorted. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
I'd like to really commend you and your team for what you're doing. This is a great one, because driving through into this place was amazing compared to the way I remember we had to walk.
Or even every two you're very fast.
I think my vehicle even got stuck at the point, and I was so happy driving into this place. And like you said, it's a very large expanse of land, and of course, development may not be appreciated when we just come here and what we're doing and all of that. So the fencing idea, which you talked about, is really,
for the cluster,
it's going to be welcome.
Yes.
It's a welcome one. Well done, sir. Really, this is nice. This is lovely. So we know what to tell our clients.
Thank you, ma. I have a question here on this paper first, but permit me, is a technical question, and I want to try and explain it, ma. Okay, so and this person said, I think the foundation of the houses are not high. Okay, so I'm going to use this building for example, because if you look at the building behind you, can you see the base of the door? That base of this door to this ground I am standing is an average of maybe 500 or 600 mm. That's about 0.5. So which is almost like this table to the ground. Okay. So if you recall that I said that we have had 2 seasons of rain. The natural level of this place before we subdue this road is this man is tall. Maybe he can enter this bush. Ayo. Step. Okay, go and step in that place. Go there. Be looking up. Can you see? Go in. There's no snake. Are you afraid? Can you see where he is? Okay, so if I level it to this place, it's almost his waist level. That's about 3 feet. Okay, that's about 1 meter. That is the level with sandfield. Can you see? Come and install. Come. Thank you. You have done well. Come. At least if you look at his belt down, that's about 1 meter. That is a natural level with sandfield everywhere first. Okay, so after with sandfield